Hello and welcome to 5-Minute Math. Today we are looking at the Algebra 1 concept of writing linear equations. This is standard A.2C in the great state of Texas, and we are using item number 44 off the Redesign Practice Online STAAR test. If you haven't done so already, please go ahead and take a moment to pause the video, work this problem out on your own, unpause it, and we will look at our answers together. So we need to write a linear function. All we have are a set of coordinates. So let's open up our graph draw feature so we can write a few things down here. And so it looks like we are going to be using the slope-intercept form. So if you need it, it's on your reference materials, but most of us are pretty familiar with it. Y equals mx plus b. Looks like that's the form that most of our answer selections are in. So we're going to calculate, we're going to find the slope. That's the m. And then we're also going to calculate to find the y-intercept. That is where the graph, if we were to graph this, would cross the y-axis, and that's represented by b. So first, let's find slope. This also, if you need some assistance, always check your reference materials. This is going to get us change in y over change in x. So rise over run. Just pick any two sets of coordinates. So I'm going to pick the ones that look like they're going to be the most simple to add and subtract. So let's just do these two right here. You can do any two you want to. Go ahead and label them as y1 and y2. Even that doesn't matter which set you have. You just want to make sure your x1 is with your y1, your x2 is with your y2. If you mess that up, your slope will be incorrect. So y2 is negative 1/7 minus y1 is 11/7. Okay. And then we're going to get, on the bottom's easy at least, the denominator is 6 minus 3. But that's interesting, right? We've got a fraction in our numerator. All right, so what are we going to do with that? Well, let's see. So I've got 11, so negative 1/7, and then we're going to the left more 11/7. So that's negative 12/7 over 3, right? Which, if we really want to look at it, is going to be, you can always take this divided by 3, right? Dividing by 3 is the same as multiplying by 1/3. So let's take our numerator, that's 12/7. Divided by 3 is the same as multiplying by 1/3. There we go. That's going to look a little bit better. So you multiply straight across. So you're going to end up getting negative 12 over 21. We are going to simplify it by 3's. So that's going to be negative, and that's going to go 4/7. All right, so negative 4/7. The hardest part was pulling this out and multiplying. Dividing by 3, the reciprocal is the same as multiplying by the reciprocal. Negative 4/7. So I'm looking at A and B. C and D are now out of the picture. I'm just looking at my y-intercept. So we've got a few different options. So I'll show you what's on the reference materials here. Point slope form. Right, so that's going to be right above the slope of a line. See that down at the bottom. The y minus y1. You can also just put in slope-intercept form and just plug in some numbers. But let's do this. Y minus y1, and let's just use that set right there, because that's kind of easy, equals the slope, which is negative 4/7 x minus x1, so x minus 6. Okay, so y plus 1/7, because that's going to cancel out. Negative 4/7 just needs to be distributed x plus, and that's going to be 24/7, right? So now we just need to subtract 1/7 from both sides, and that will kind of get rid of that. So y equals, I've got my negative 4/7 x, and then I'm going to subtract, so that's going to leave me with 23/7. And there we go. Our answer is A.